Welcome to Lakeshore RV. I'll be showing you your Cyclone today. In your very front compartments here, you're gonna have 12-volt battery, hydraulic fluid. You gotta have all slides in and all jacks up to be able to see your fluid level. You're gonna have an individual light right up here in the top here. You're gonna have a button in the center of that light. You're just gonna push that button. Right to the right of that, in this cabinet here, this cupboard is going to be an access to your pass-through, the front access. Right below it, you're going to have a generator. This generator here, you're going to have two breakers. These two breakers need to be in the on position. You're going to, right to the left, you're going to have a switch here. You're going to push and hold prime for 5 seconds. Push and hold start for 5 seconds. Then right to the top right here, you're gonna have a toggle switch. This toggle switch is to control the white lights on the front of your unit. They're gonna be known as docking lights. Right up along the side there. Panel right below it's gonna be a leveling panel. This leveling panel, you'll push up and down at the same time to bring power to it. That little LED will glow green. So now it is green. That means you have power to this panel. It'll automatically time out, so you don't have, there's not a way to shut it off. Up and down are just going to control your front legs here. Auto level, you're going to level out your whole unit. That's going to bring down all the jacks after you're disconnected from your truck. Hitch height, that's going to bring it back to the, it's going to bring up all the rear jacks, bring the front end to the height that you hit right before you hit auto level. Retract all, after you're connected to your truck, you're going to hit retract all. That's going to bring all your jacks up. Right to the right, you're going to have your VIN, model, tire pressure, everything you need to know about your camper is going to be in these stickers here. You have two 30-pound LP tanks, both full. Regulator is going to be on the passenger side. I'll show you how to work that. And the side pass-through on the driver's side. You have pass-through, light right to the left. Also your connections. You'll bring in your connections through this little hole here. Your hoses and cable cords, anything you need to hook up to here. Up at the very top, you're going to have 4 cable inlets. Then right below it is going to be your water inlet. You're going to hook up a water hose here to the right. To fill your tank, you're going to move it to the left. To use that water in the tank, you have to be on dry camping. Now, to use the city fixture water, just hook up the hose and point it there, and then you're going to use the pressure off the just regular water hose. Winterization, point it down. Right below it, you're going to have outside shower. That's going to have hot and cold. Right below that, you're going to have a satellite inlet here. Right to the right, it's going to be a black tank flush. This black tank flush is going to help you clean that black tank when you're dumping. You're going to be connected to the ground with your valves open. So you're going to come back here, you're going to connect to the ground. There's your outlet. Right here is going to be your poles. Pull them out to open them, push them in to close them. So right now they're all closed. That's gonna be right past this slide here. With them open and drain into the ground, you're gonna connect a water hose here. That's gonna be like little cleaning jets inside that black tank that's gonna help it. Right to the right, you're gonna have a lot of these lights throughout your unit. You're gonna have a little push button in the center here. You'll just push the button to turn it on. Right below it, you're gonna have water pump switch, so if you turn on the water pump inside and it don't come on, come out here and check the secondary switch. Make sure it's in the on position. Right below it, you're gonna have a regular outlet feed. Right over your axles, you're gonna have your furnace exhaust. Watch out, this gets extremely hot when you start up your furnace. Right to the right of that, you're gonna have your water heater. Your water heater bypass is gonna be right inside this compartment here, right next to the water heater. This compartment is also another pass-through. The other door does open. You have the pass-through here, or the bypass here for your water heater. Now right past the axles, you're going to have another big pass-through area. This pass-through area, this top of this pass-through will actually lift. So if you want to get another quad inside here, this bed lifts up. I'll explain that here in a bit. There is access from this side into the pass-through by that little door there. Here you're going to have two inlets for fuel. This inlet is going to be for your generator. So you want to make sure you have fuel in both. Use your auxiliary here. That's going to be for your auxiliary nozzle. It's just going to be like a regular fuel nozzle at a gas station. You'll have to turn it on here as well. You'll have to turn on the digital side first, and then you got a time limit to come out here and turn this on to activate the auxiliary nozzle. Your cord is wounded up. You have a switch to retract it. Just as soon as you let go of that retract switch, it will automatically go into a freewheel forward. Backside here, you're gonna have porch with a rear awning. You have a pull-down screen. I'll show you that here in a bit. With the awning lights. Now we're gonna go to the passenger side. Passenger side here, very front compartment on the passenger side, you're going to have the other 30-pound LP tank. Regulator is going to be right up here in the front. You're going to have a black knob on top. It's pointing forward. If you spin that to the right, you'll be able to move it to the back. Now moving it to the back, you're going to use the other tank. Use it, point it forward, you're going to use this tank right here. You're going to have an outside TV inside the compartment right past the propane tank on a swivel. Just like that. And then you'll just slide her in. You'll have a battery disconnect off, shut off right there. Right above the light. TV goes all the way in here. You have big one. You have 3 awnings on your unit. You're gonna have the big one above the main door here. Right past the slide out, you're gonna have the other access to the pass-through here, the first pass-through that you've seen, with the water heater bypass. Right to the left, you're gonna see speakers. These speakers are controlled from the inside radio. I'll show you how that works. They're running zones. Here's your access to the other side of the pass-through. This is the master bed that will actually raise up. Steps to get up inside your camper. Access door. Rear door here. There's a rear door. You're gonna have switches right above it. Again, this is gonna be throughout your unit. Any switch not labeled, these are gonna be lights. You have the rear awning, that's going to be right here. You have this awning, that's going to be this one right outside the door. You're going to see 3 of these thermostats throughout your unit. You're going to tap it to acknowledge it. If it's in Celsius, push up and down at the same time. Yep, you can get it to go to Fahrenheit. Hang on. There, now it's 55. So we'll tap the mode button, it'll turn it off. Turn it on to go to fan, turn it on to go to AC, turn it on to furnace, and then off. You'll see those 3 work the exact same way. Rear porch, the sliding screen is here. You'll grab it right here and you'll just pull it down. Alright, let's go ahead and go inside your main door, and then we'll get more into depth back there here in a bit. Inside your main door here, you're going to have light switches. Again, they're not labeled, so these are lights. Right below it, that's going to be the electric side for your water heater. For the electric element, you'll have a gas side and the electric side. That will be the electric side. Straight ahead, you'll have the main panel. You can have it, there's the digital side, as well as right below it, you're gonna have switches that are, again, not labeled. These are all lights. Right to the right, you're gonna have a wind guard, so if you have the Wi-Fi, you're gonna go turn that on. Yeti pack, if you're gonna stay in somewhere that's pretty cold, turn your Yeti pack on so you don't freeze your tanks. Slide room controls here. You have vent controls. That vent's gonna be right above the stove top there. You have the third slide out switch here. Then you're gonna have a awning. This is gonna be for the big awning outside the main door with the light on it. This service digital, this is gonna show you how many amps you're bringing inside, like you're using. Right now we're plugged to a 50 amp supply. That is what we're using. So as you see, there's a little note there. Please latch the bedroom door in open position before moving slide rooms. So the bedroom door in the open position, that's going to be this one. Before moving slides, keep this door open. One of the slides will control both front slides. You got two slides up here. One switch will control both. Right above this panel, you're going to have the digital side. It's a one control system. You can find it in your app store, Apple or Android. You'll be able to go under devices. Anything you don't turn on manually inside your unit, you can control right here. Now the fuel pump, you'll have to turn it on in here and then go outside and then turn it on outside. So here's all your tank levels, lights. You can control your leveling system, everything that you need to do on the digital side. When you link it to your phone, you'll be able to actually do it from your phone, so you won't have to worry about it. Okay, we're gonna start from the very front here. Very front, you got your 55-inch TV here with the two lights. These two lights are manual lights. These will not be controlled from the digital side. You have a JBL system for the radio. You have an A, B, and C zone. B is gonna be right up front here. A's gonna be right up front. B's gonna be in the master bedroom. C's gonna be, or master bedroom / garage. C's gonna be outside. Now, if you come to the right of your TV, you pull behind it, and you see a little strap. You'll pull on it. That's gonna open your TV to a little bit more storage. You have a little bit more storage back here behind the TV. Close it, just swing it around and give it a good push so it locks into place. Right below it, you're gonna have a fireplace. These bigger items, remember, will not work off a 12-volt battery. You'll have to use the plug-in. You at least need 30 amps feed to run the fireplace. So try, by all means, use 50 amps. Your generator is a setting of, your generator is 45 amps. Right now, I just got unplugged, so this will be the alarm you'll hear off a unit as soon as you're unplugged, like off of the fridge, if you're unplugged or out of propane. So they just unplugged me. So we'll come back up into your living room area. You got light switches on each slide. These are manual lights. Those lights will not be controlled by the switch or by the phone. LEDs above the top here. That's the switch controlled right here to the left. So that slide's gonna work the exact same way as the one I just showed you. You're gonna have light switches right to the left to turn them on and off. These two slides will be controlled on one switch. This couch recliner here also has charging outputs on each cup holder, as well as a little light glow. Again, not plugged in, we got disconnected. That only works on shore power. Right now we are running a 12-volt feed, so that just shows you how much 12-volt will run in your camper. It will run all your lights, your slides, your propane will run your fridge. Basically, you got a thermostat right behind the couch head there. That's going to control the one in the living room. Now the one in the kitchen here is going to be up in the hallway because you got an AC unit there. So that thermostat's going to be there. So we're going to do a little walk around your kitchen. You got keys on the sink here. Propane or shore power fridge. Right above it here, you're going to have a microwave. Microwave will be the best indicator. If you have shore power, it will be working. Like I said, we're running a 12-volt feed right now instead of a full 50 amps. Right below it, you're going to have stovetop. Stovetop, you're just going to move your knob over the igniter and push and hold the ignite button. I'll show you something. Since we're on a 12-volt feed, remember I showed you how it showed 50 amps? Now it shows none because we are not pulling any power in. So that will show you how much power is coming in to the unit. You have two light switches here. Those are going to control the lights on the kitchen side here with the fridge and the stovetop. Oven here, this is going to be just a timer knob. You're going to move the left over, and you're going to be able to use your igniter then. Again, that you can run on a 12-volt feed. Here, the door to the left is the big pantry area. Got a little tap light there at the top. Turn it on. Little decorative area here with a light. This slide right that holds the kitchen chairs and tables. You got two light switches off to the right. Here now we're gonna walk in. Bathroom's pretty self-explanatory here, guys. You got a GFI breaker right to the right of the sink. You have the on and off switch for the light here. Everything else pretty self-explanatory how to run inside of a bathroom. Going into your master bedroom here, you have two switches here. These two switches, one's going to be the light switch. One's going to be, you're going to raise the unit or raise the bed. So before we raise the bed, that bottom switch will raise the bed. Before you raise the bed, you see this closet door needs to be shut. Otherwise you're going to shatter it. Inside this closet door also is prepped and ready for a washer and dryer area with a big closet rack. So we're gonna shut this door so we can bring up your bed. You got storage areas behind you.